Hello, hello, guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see what I missed here. Thanks, Rob, for stopping in to like. Thanks, Laney. Excited to race with you today. Doc, what's up, dude? Looks like we're in the same lobby, huh? We're both lobby 1. Nice, nice. Let's, what do we got? 12 people? We'll jump out in a second so we can check out everybody on track. I've seen 2 people. Somebody put up a 55 and a 56, so we definitely have some very quick guys in here. Awesome, Tool. I wanted to make sure that was you that I saw there. I thought I had a good pace. I mean, the best I've done is a 57, like 1 or 2, but that's still 2 seconds off the fastest time, which is pretty crazy, actually. I'd love to know where the heck he's finding 2 seconds at. Not one of my strongest tracks. I mean, it doesn't come across often. We never choose it for any of our league races, so. And once I get to that point where I try to push a little bit beyond, then I start tapping walls, so it's definitely a very technical track. I know, bro. Sorry for the pump fake. I could have sworn that the race started at 3, and then I jump on and I start kind of practicing. You know, I started a lobby early, and then I saw other guys like posting their streams, and it's like stream starting in 1 hour. I'm like, 1 hour? The race is going to be over by then. And I went back and looked at my notes, and I'm like, oh, it sure enough does start at 4 o'clock. Oh, we got New Doll in here, too. Nice. Raced with him a few times. Actually, I'm not sure how long the quali is, actually. I don't know if it's a 5-minute quali or a 10-minute or what. Yeah, dude, Mustard, somebody in here put up a 55.6, bro. It's insane. Turned in too late. Let's see who all we have in here, huh? Yeah, these guys put up 55s and 56s. Oh, I know he's quick too. Oh, nice. Doc, what's up? Doc's at A as well. I know New Doll. My teammate Laney. And I don't know the rest of these guys. Oh, they're both in the Super, though. That makes total sense why they're so fast. Lester, that's exactly what my wife said. She's like, Lisa starts at 4 and not 2. I was like, fair enough. But no, it makes sense why they're so fast. The Supra is really, like, it's the meta for this this track. There's not so many turns. It's all mid to high speed. And everybody knows the Supra flies, so that makes sense. So hopefully we can qualify ourselves in the top 5. Honestly, didn't see like the lobby splits. Is it like 12? Is it, why is it 3 lobbies? Because maybe it's 12 per lobby. I don't know. Here comes the 13th. Oh, we got a few. Doc, there he goes. Boom. And we've got a few more USA people than I thought we would have in this in here. That's cool. All right, let's watch one of these fast guys run a thing real quick. See, we can't steal any information here before quali. Yeah, this is a super track. It's the top end speed, and like, there's only the 2 hairpins, and other than that, it's all, you know, mid to high speed. And that's where the Supra is just amazing at. sliding the hell out of that thing. That's crazy. He actually like broke later than I've been breaking into that corner. I wonder if that was right or not, that line. He went like way out there. He broke way later and went way out there. I don't know what his top end speed reaches back on the end of the straight is. Oh dude, look how much faster. I max out on this straight at 167 at the very end of it. Oh my gosh. He's hitting 170 down the straights. Yeah, no wonder the Supra is so fast here. That's insane. Like I hit 166, 167 before I brake. Let's get out there and do one more warm-up lap before that's actually crazy. Yeah, you're like 167. I remember watching you guys last night too, the few of us. I was like, we were doing like 167. But at the end of the straight, he was at 167 before he even made the right turn in. Like toward the end, I'm like, dang, dude, that's crazy. He did brake here. See that? I can't get the car to turn in if I brake that late. I'm gonna stick with the line that I know. As he broke like at the beginning of that railing, and I'm braking like 20 meters before that at the light pole. I hate this track. Blanket Chip, what's up, man? Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the good lucks too. We'll need it at Tokyo. We should be starting quali here in the next minute or so, and then the race will start at at 4 o'clock on the next hour. I think we're same time zone though. Looks like we're gonna be racing with probably Doc and New Doll and a few of the guys. Those two Supras are probably going to just absolutely run away. But I might be able to keep up with them a little bit because I think the Supra, I think they'll have to do mediums hards. Maybe. But Laney and I are going to be doing soft. Hards are mandatory. That's the only tire requirement for this race. $10 p.m. for you? Oh, dang, Doc. That's actually crazy. Okay, we're about to start quali here. Oh, that's right. I forgot it's grid start too, so maybe the soft tires will give us a little bit of an advantage on the start. Ooh, I hate when it still does that. Hopefully it gives us an advantage still. Yeah, 10 p.m., bro. Where are you at? That's crazy. Oh, we get a full 15 minutes of qualifying? That's actually wild, man. You got a lot of time to like try to put a good lap up. So I got pulled out last. Let's go to give these guys space. He's like, please leave space. I'm gonna leave plenty of space here. By 15 minutes, I'll definitely be able to put up a low 57. It's gonna be like, what, 6 laps? I know it's nice and early for Mustard. As I could tell earlier when you were like, good morning. I was like, ah, it's more afternoon here, but yeah, good morning. I know, Laney, there really is some speedy people in here too, though. Those 2 or 3 up front are, those A+, bro. They're quick. But I think we'll have some advantages later on in different tracks as well, so. Hopefully we'll get a tire advantage as well. So I've raced the Supra and WERA all year long, and I know that the tires are not great. Like, not great at all. They're like, that's why I was like, if they race softs, like, they're gonna fall off after 6 or 7 laps. I can hold these softs on this McLaren for like 10 laps. I might even push them like 12 or 14 and then do my hards, you know? They didn't fall to medium pace until like lap 9 or 10. One turn. Whew. Yeah, 15-minute qualifying, that's a little long, you know? Get in the groove for our second lap. Oh, I think there's no tire deg either, right? Perfecto. I need to move my brake balance to the rear a little bit. I like a little more rotation. All right, let's set up. Yeah, there's actually 3 lobbies going. I know the one you and Porter were in earlier was a practice lobby that I had open before this opened up. There we go. But yeah, there's 3 different lobbies. So I guess this vibe thing is season 4. It's a pretty there's a lot of fast dudes mixed in between all the lobbies. So I guess it's a pretty big league. Hold. Oh, give me the racing line, dude. Give me the racing line. What are you doing? Why don't you stay inside? Well, luckily we got plenty of time, so I'm not that worried about it. But it's like, stay off the racing line. You just spun. And you got a 0.5 to serve. And you almost just spun again. Okay, well, let's get the next one. Yeah, see, the brake balance of the rear is much better around these corners for sure. All right, let's set up. Let's do this. A slight improvement, but we know we can do low 57, so let's get it. Hold. Nice. I've got plenty of space. One hold. There we go. Ooh, close. My least favorite corner is that corner right there. Alright, here we go. And that guy was already at like 167, like right here, which is insane. Oh, I missed my upshift slightly. Ah, it's going to cost me a little bit. 150, 150. Perfect, but it's okay. Could have been better. Was it 155.4 from Sam? Shave. Should be a good 157 though. All right. Oof. I mean, it looks like maybe I can climb maybe to P5 or something, but no, that's 0.1. Maybe I only got maybe one more position in me. All right, it went off. Bolt. Oh, the kid with a 58. Nice, Landy, nice. Try to take a wider approach here. Ah, tapped it. But there's a little time to find here in these S's. And I'm down at 10, so that's not great. I was already down at 10th though, so I don't know if that was better or not. Ooh, 157.2. Ah, still in 7th though. Ah! Some fast boys in here. Ah. Let's not waste a lap. Nothing's burning out anyways. Yeah, very fast lap. Like 57.2 is a good time. But should have ran some laps in the Supra and saw what I could have done. That's probably where I would have got maybe a high 56 at. Was that extra top end speed. That was slower. I have a pretty good gap to the people behind me, so it looks like I'm going to be starting 7th. Maybe I can climb up. I didn't do a 56 all week long though, so I don't see that happening unless I get a lucky lap, the hero lap, as they call it. 8. Somebody else dropped to the 8s. Well, it's actually a .261 is my best so far. Well, I think my best was a 3.33 all week long. So almost a 10 faster, but. We got 2 more laps. See if we can improve. This is good practice before the race starts too, though. 15 minutes of qualifying gives you got another 15 minutes of practice. I was going too wide on this corner. That's better. Dude, that was much faster. Fastest overall, though. There we go, better. Thing is, it's gonna be like getting these couple of turns that I struggle with, getting them consistent, you know, for 25 laps. It's not gonna be easy. Hold. Come on, go, go, go. Okay, still okay. I would like to try to out-qualify Stevie. I'm only barely off of him. Close. Okay, up a little bit. I don't know if that was an improvement or not. I might have lost it there. I don't know. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, slight improvements. Dang it. One more attempt. Yeah, those 3 up front with 56s, they're gonna be running away with it, and like 4 through 8, we're gonna be racing each other. Old. I hope that's not a track penalty. That was close. Ooh, that might have been a faster first sector. I felt like it. It was. Oh, let's go. Come on. Hold it together. Inside, keep it inside. Mess that up. Ah, I lost some time there. Ooh, 57.0. Damn, 57.0. Let's go. That would have been a high 56 if I didn't mess up that last, what, corner before the last, those last two corners. Dang, 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 dang. I don't know about getting a 56 in race. Typically your race pace is a little bit slower than your qualifying. Not bad though, not bad. Out-qualify one of the A+'s. Yeah, a couple of these B drivers are very quick. So I guess the rating doesn't matter for these guys. I think it was a 57.07 or something maybe. Oh, the two A+ guys are teammates up there too. I guess we know who's gonna freaking win this this lobby championship. I just realized. And then you have 3rd and 6th as a team, 4th and 5th as a team. How'd Laney do? 12th? Nice. Well, what's crazy, it's like basically a 57 flat. It's still 1.7 off the fastest time. Dude did a 55.3. I said, even if you gave me the super top end speed, maybe I'd do a high 56. So I'm like, yeah, I guess that makes about sense. I'm usually about 1.5 off the fastest guys on dailies. Oh man, that'd have been close, man. If I could have just, I think I lost like a 10th in those last two corners. So I probably still would have been, I would have maybe jumped up one more position maybe. Oh, Grenacer came in with a lap at the end too and improved. Yeah, I dropped the P7. I thought it was going to be 6th. Race begins at, oh wait, all right, we got 4 minutes. I'll say good qualifier, bro. Good qualifier. 158 is a good time. Thing is, I think me and you being on the softs too, you might be able to get past a few of these guys on track. That's one thing I'm thinking. I'm like, I mean, I'm not sure, but I was like, I feel like the Super, I feel like they're gonna have to do mediums hards. But either way, they're gonna have the pace over. Their mediums are gonna be faster than my soft pace, so we know who our 1-2 is gonna be, as long as they don't make mistakes. But I think we get a pass a few of these other guys. So I'm hoping, the only thing I'm hoping is the softs don't hurt me. Because I might get stuck behind people, but we'll see. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I want to use the bathroom before this starts. I'll say the only other little thing I'm slightly nervous about is I was not, I haven't raced here. So racing and following people is going to be very different. I'm just resetting the car, guys, for the race starts. Racer has more pace in there, I think. I think so too, because I know he's actually really fast. I was surprised when before the last lap I was ahead of him, but he was still running, so I assumed he was going to get past me, but the NSX is one I was almost thinking about. Us, we're doing grid start too. That's right, that's right. Well, the good thing is if people start on mediums and have to grid start on mediums while we grid start on softs, that might help us grab a couple positions too. I'll be curious to see how our how we compare to these other cars on the grid start. Like, I felt like we were pretty much on pace with the 911 when I was testing the two. This 296 guy's about to have a very bad day. Mustard will tell you that from the practice race last night. This thing is awful on the start. But we have quite a few 650S's in our lobby. And we have 5 here. I'm assuming they're supposed to be 6. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if the RCZ will be good off the line. So Laney, you might be able to grab a couple of positions. If we're on softs, you might be able to jump a couple up. Alrighty. Racing on a Sunday. We don't normally do this often. The NSX a rocket off the line, is it? Ooh. That was the only reason my one thing wanted to choose the Citroen for a while, because that thing is a rocket ship off the line, dude. It's insane how fast it is on grid start. Like, literally, it's almost unfair how fast it is off the line. Like, I was using it for one season, and I was gaining like 4 or 5 positions by turn 1. Like, it was crazy. People were trying to block me. They're like, the next races. Alrighty, let's go. I guess the RCC is very good off the line. Doc jumped up to 8th place. Come on, save it. Alright, we're okay. Got it saved. I knew that corner was going to be a nightmare here. That's the only thing with grid starts, you know? Go, Laney, go! I gotta see my braking point. Oh man, what a rough start. Come on, brake, 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 brake. Going too wide. Woo! That 911's feeling much faster than us, huh? Okay, let me space on the inside. I was like, these guys could be on mediums, man. Oof. I broke a little earlier there because it looks like Racer was kind of squeezed me inside a little bit, so I wanted to be careful not to hit him. Yeah, see, I think these guys are on mediums, which is kind of hurting us a little bit. Oh, no. Sorry, dude. It's too hard of a corner to go outside. I wish you would have left me a little more room. But I guess, I mean, like, or he would have bailed out. I guess I'd say I wish he would have done. See, that's what's going to happen right there. I hate this track. I hate this track. There goes Laney. Oh, with a huge push. Go ahead, Laney. Go, go, go. I'm going to draft you and come up your right. Nice. Like overtakes are so hard to do here, you know what I mean? Like on regular tracks, you know, you can get outside on the curb, maybe on the grass a little bit, but like going side by side, if there's a little bit of a bump, and you get bumped into the wall, you know, so then you just lose so much time. So it's really hard to, unless you can overtake on that straight or the hairpins. Ooh, come on. That RCC's them. Actually, the RCC's great on tires, so I'm sure he's on softs, but it's got some pace, dude. Doc had an incredible start. Looks like we're back in our starting position. A little bit of space we might be to actually start putting some speed up. All right, Doc, let's work together, man. But this is why Tokyo doesn't make it on our league calendar either. It's just too, it's too tight. We're 10 seconds off the lead. All right, that's okay. We got Laney in 8th, bro. Let's go, Laney. Let's go. Bro gave me a huge boost on that one straight. Let's go. Your mom says hi. Doc. That's actually funny. I see Doc's sense of humor. I like it. We're not far off a crowd in front of us. We're building a little bit of a gap behind us. Just keep slowing them down, lady. Oh, why did I shut up to 6? Why did I do that? Ah, that was terrible. Billy, what's up, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. This Tokyo, man, this is such a chaotic track, man. It's hard to just have like actual proper close racing here. Because you really can't go side by side in corners. Like, you just can't do it. Oh, not the inside wall. Come on. Dang it. Come on, Doc. Pull me along, buddy. Laney holding 8th, bro. I love it. Yeah, first place is like gone. He might have went softs and he was do a longer stint on the hards, maybe. So you're gonna need a better exit though. He overshot. That's the thing about that corner. It's weird to figure out which is faster. If you overshoot it, you get way more like speed down this little straight here up into this turn. So even though I had the inside line, you know, so it's a weird corner. Like I don't know what's actually faster. Sometimes I feel like it's better to overshoot it. He's gonna tap the wall. We got 2.6 in front of us. All right, let's race clean. Try to keep Doc behind us. Good corner. Very good corner. Tires are looking okay. Oh, that might be a penalty. I just kind of cut that inside line. Hopefully not. Looks like this guy in front of us got hit there. He was sideways. This ain't no WERA race. Mustard, this ain't no WERA race. It's like these UK boys are a little more aggressive, huh? I'll be curious to watch the replay and see like who started on mediums and stuff too. So on a track like this, you know, it's like other tracks would be okay. I'd have room to overtake and stuff, but so I am getting in and out of these corners a lot faster than these guys. Ooh. So I feel like a lot of them are on mediums, but I can't do anything in the corners here, you know. Like any other track, I could. I could go around the outside of a corner because I'll have more grip and still get the overtake done. Because if I go around the outside here and I get a slight bump, then I tap the wall. We definitely have the top end speed on these old on the 911s, that's for sure. I might be to get him here. If I can get this right. I was gonna bump you, dude. He probably wants to slipstream so he can try to get back past me on this next corner. Maybe. We'll see if he follows me or if he goes for the overtake. Yeah, I probably should have buttoned up the inside if I wanted to keep that position, huh? That was a good move by him letting me by so he could catch the slip and get back by me. Great move. I didn't know if he was going to settle behind me or still go for it. Ooh, a little fast. Come on. Ah. So I wasn't sure if Doc was going to go for it there or not. We got a pretty good gap up here, though, as top 7. Yeah, Lily, it's like 2nd to 7th is all right here. First place had to start on softs. Trying to close this gap back up. One more break, come on. It sucks though, but you get one little wall tap here, man. It just costs you so much time. We still got Laney holding P8, dude. It's amazing. We can walk away with a 7th and an 8th here. It'd be incredible for our first race. Back in the slip. Okay, we're starting to lose a little grip here. The good thing is we have a pretty good big gap behind us when we put the hards on. We should be okay. Because people are going to stay out a little bit longer on their mediums. Come on, come on, come on, don't hit the wall. Yeah, we're still putting up good lap time, so we're going to run these softs until we start seeing us like doing like 59s. In that corner. See this corner right. Broke way too much into that corner. Set ourselves up for a better exit, but no, we only have to use the hards. So I have to use the hards one time at any point. Other than that, it's all fair game. You can see fuel burns pretty slow here. So we won't have to get much fuel. Which I'll do that math here in a little bit. Oh, hold on. Dang it, that corner confuses me so much sometimes. Like I was looking for the curb, not the 150 mark. I just made a huge mistake there. Oh, that was so stupid. I look up and I'm like, oh wait, this isn't the curb. I'm supposed to be looking for the 150. That was a huge mistake. Whew. This didn't cost us too much time. Or a position, thank goodness. We put Doc back in our slipstream here. Yeah, see that was 158 still, so we still got, that was a huge mistake. Ugh. Yeah, so I kept position, only dropped like 4/10 from the guys in front of me, so we're okay still. Especially if they keep fighting like this, that pulls me right back in. Pulls Doc in too, which is nice. we have a top 5 in our sights. Okay, the 50, the 150. There's my brake marker. These guys are racing very aggressive, man. I see why people say the UK lobbies are not, they're quicker, but they're not as great. I mean, they race very aggressive. This is not the WERA style right here. There's 4th. So yeah, 3rd place is even pulling away. 3rd and 2nd are up at the next turn already. Yo, it sucks. I'm not going to be able to get past these guys with them fighting like this. I don't know, Doc, if you're listening, we might have to work together to get past these guys. You want to take the lead, I'll even let you. These guys fighting, man, are like costing all of us time right now. Oh, no, no, no. Oof, slight tap. It's okay. Doc may get me here. That top end speed. Okay, Doc, I was trying to leave you room, buddy. But we're gonna have the top end speed on the RCZ big time. Yeah, the top end speed is definitely getting us. Grovers, Andy, what's up, guys? Welcome in, Grover. Appreciate you for stopping in. Dude, I'm telling you, man, these UK guys are like so much more aggressive in their driving style. So I actually have pace on these two, but they're just like slamming each other like constantly. I'm not gonna be able to overtake both of them, so I'm kind of just stuck here. I mean, luckily Doc and I, we've all built a pretty good space here, but. Don't tap the wall. I'm starting to lose the grip on my softs, is the issue. I'll say, yeah, Doc, he's getting better exits than I am, but he's definitely losing out on the top end speed. That's where the McLaren's coming in. Did a 159 there. Let's see. Do one more lap and see what our pace looks like. We're still faster than we would be on hards, even with these burnt softs, so we're going to keep using them, just be a little more careful on the exits. That's the thing, is now I'm starting to slide on my exits a little bit and I'm tapping the walls. So I need to be a little more cautious. Like these two fighting instead of working together, it cost us, any of us, getting a podium. $99 subs, 1 to go. 99 subs. It's amazing. They're going to fight in this corner out of all corners. Ooh. Hold it, hold it, hold it. I'll hit that every time. What was that lap at 158? We might have to pit here. I mean, if we're staying in the slip and they're staying out, though, maybe we'll just keep going. We're not losing time. Yeah, I mean, I was like, I'm sticking with him. We're not losing time. We're still doing 58, so we'll do another lap. Why not? Can we tap the wall? That's the worst wall to hit, is that exit there. I'd rather stay behind you guys, so I'm not going to pass you. I'm even going to let off a little bit. But I do not want to race you guys right now. Doc's going in. I'm sure he was on the softs, right? Yeah. So 24 minutes at 2 minutes a lap. All right, that's 12 laps, maybe 13. I should only be 12, right? Because we have the whole pit stop too. Alright guys, when I get over there, I'll be less than 24. So it should only be 12 laps, right? Left. Oh, brake again. Yeah, we have 10 seconds behind us. Because I'm going to get to the pits around 23, plus the pit stop's going to be 22 minutes. So it might actually be 11 laps. So we'll do 12 laps of fuel. Pit stop's not like right at the finish line. That's what's going to kind of confuse me. I was guessing that it was going to be 25 laps. I'm on lap 14 now. 14, which makes 11 more laps. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do 12 laps of fuel to be safe, but I think I only need 11. Both of these guys pit too. Still want to use our same braking point going in. Go across the pit line. Alright, so hards. Yeah, time remaining is going to be under 22, so 11 laps. We'll do 12 just to be safe. Or maybe 11.5 in case we can fuel save that little bit if we need to. How'd he get in front of me? Was that a really good out lap, and my in lap was probably trash. I probably forced myself some extra lap than I should have, but I think everyone in front of him still has to pit. We're going to take home a 7th or an 8th here. What happened to Laney? He might have already pit, actually. But I did say 12 or 13 laps on the softs. So yeah, that's probably actually what happened. Ooh. Gotta warm these hards up. Yeah, see, they were on medium, so. Oh, he's binned it. All right, back in the top 8. With a really good gap behind us. Looks like it's going to be me and Doc for P7. Oh, I gotta start using more brake in this section. Stay close enough till our hards warm up. Okay, that's where we want to be at. The hards, I was doing low 59s. Maybe get some 58s in here would be terrific. Yeah, start catching them up at the end of the straight, so let's get back in his slipstream. Gotta be careful here, man, with those hards. I knew I got on the gas too early there. We got, yeah, what is it? Grenster behind us at 5 seconds, and we know he's going to be very fast, so he very likely could catch us too. We just got to get these exits right before the straight so we can utilize our top end speed. Doc's on the hards again. He's absolutely flying. Curious. Unless he's planning a double pit stop, he's going softs again, and oh my gosh, come on. I'm curious what he's up to. He's like pulling away. I don't feel like he's on hards, or I just don't have the pace on hards. We're definitely faster when we're both on softs. I'm like, I should be relatively close. No, I'm not going to be pitting again. That was my plan. I was like, some people might try a two-stop strategy. Like run softs and like do one lap of hards. One thing I should have checked is how long the pit delta was for just tires. If you pit and just swap tires, it's not bad. I wonder if it's just the way he's moving. He's got to be on softs again. And I wonder if it's the same. I wonder if a few people are doing that. I wonder if we made the wrong call. If you think about it, I am 2 seconds slower a lap. Second a lap, but if I'm a second a lap slower for 12 laps, that's 12 seconds. So if the delta to switch tires is shorter than that, then 2 stops actually would have been worth it. Yeah, that's something I should have timed out, actually. Oh, no, no. Uh-oh. First controller disconnect. Thank goodness that happened on a straight. Oh, why'd that happen? Oh, I'm so happy that happened on a straight. Please hold up for this race, man. I thought we were done with that. We tested you forever last night. And the base isn't too hot. BRC, can you come plug the fan in and turn the fan on? Oh no, I already have it on. Never mind, I already have it on. I think the fan's already on, isn't it? The one behind the PlayStation? Yeah. Yeah, maybe leave that door open. It is, right? Yeah, Doc even passed somebody else, so he's got to be on the, I think he's going for a 2-stop strategy, which is an interesting take, so I'll be curious to see how that works out for him. Oh, I thought I hit that perfectly. Looks like Grenstar is definitely going to get us. We'll definitely have to watch the replay back to see what people's strategies were. There goes second place back in the pits. That's the guys that were in front of us, wasn't it? Like right in front of us? We got a little fuel. Maybe he's just switching tires. I don't know what these people were up to. Yeah, he's still on the mediums. Terrible corner. I'm being curious to watch this replay and just kind of see what some people did. Because Doc's climbed up to 5th, but there's no way he's on the hard tires right now. And he was on the softs. I saw him pull in on the softs, so. Yeah, I think our fuel's perfectly fine. Less than, yeah, we're good. I don't know. I'm curious. Starting to get lighter and my tires are starting to heat up a little bit, so I'm feeling a little more grip. I mean, we're consistent with our lap times on our hards. And so there goes Stevie in. And I know he pit with that guy. Are they been on mediums this whole? No, there's no way. So they stayed out after us. They might have made mediums. Actually, no, that's right. They didn't pit with us. Never mind. So they made mediums last until they emptied their tank out, and they're gonna go hards for. But they're gonna do hards for just like 5 laps. So mediums 20. That's what those few guys were doing. I read the upshift. I was too busy looking at the grid. It's probably going to get us here. That's very long stint on mediums. Like the fuel will last that long. But I was like, I'm curious. I mean, our lap times were right there with them when we were on softs, but I guess I had to be on softs to. He might get me on this next one though. Can we get this perfectly? Nope. Yes, we can. Let's go. Good exit, good exit. Like, these guys don't, like, let you by ever, like we did in WERA. I was like, maybe I actually need to learn to be a little more aggressive in these lobbies. Might be better if we can stick behind him until the last lap and then maybe get him. Oh my god, I missed my upshift. I was like, we did some 58s on the, we did a 58.8 on the hards too, so I'm like, I guess we were 57s, 58s on the softs. It'll really depend where Dog pops out at, if that was the better strategy or not. That'll kind of give me an idea if that was the right call. So he's got to be on those softs. Come on. Just gave him that position. Technically, actually now I'm thinking about it, this pit is midway, so I wonder if that's a penalty if you were to just pull in, put on the hards, and then run them to the finish line. Like technically, I ran on the hards, right? They didn't like put any. They didn't say anything about that actually. I just thought about that actually. You know what I mean? Like you don't have to run a full lap. Like right here, you pull out of the pits, and in 30 seconds you reach the finish line. So you could run softs for 12 and 12. And then just on the very last lap, stop for hards, pull out, and go across the finish line. I mean, technically, right? I mean, technically. You don't think you get credit for it? Actually, you didn't run a full lap then, I guess, right? You didn't start a lap on those tires. That actually makes sense. You never started a lap on the hards. It would be an out lap. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, that might be a little way to sneak around there. Come on. We gotta see Doc start though, because this is RCZ, bro. Turn 1, he was already right behind me. I don't know the RCZ was that good at standing starts. I would have picked it too, because I like the RCZ. RCZ, what I say it. The fact that I'm sticking with this Grinster guy, he's a pretty top-notch A+. It's a nice feeling. Come on, turn. Yeah, I should have 2 more laps left. So good thing we did put in 12, actually. Or almost 12, because I put in, what, 11 point something? Almost miscalculated that. According to my calculations. That's why an extra little splash, never a bad idea. Good exit. Pulling into him, he might have tapped the wall a little bit. The fact is, I'm like, Doc has climbed so far up there. That he might overcome. Well, I should have had Brian. We should have practiced that night and saw what the actual delta was. Yeah, see, there he goes in the pits. Okay. He was on softs. And he's behind us. So actually, dude, look at that. That's almost like identical timing. And that's where we were before we both made our first. He made his first pit stop. That's actually funny. So like, I don't think it really mattered, huh? We have to watch his race to see if he had like any mistakes or anything. You know, if he hit a wall somewhere along the way or something. But that's funny. But you saw he was in and out quick for just tires. All right, last lap. Barely. That's interesting though, because I'm gonna pop into. I'm curious to see if he had any mistakes throughout his stint. I'm like, that's literally, I was 2 seconds ahead of him when he pulled in the pits the first time, and then I pulled in the next lap. Like, he was in and out of that pit fast, dude. And I had a little bit more pace than him on the softs. So I was like, I might have been maybe ahead of Grenadier right now. If I tried that strat, maybe. I'll be finishing where we started. So that's not bad. Hopefully, we can't make it around. I knew the way the... Oh, somebody spun! P6! Stevie spun! What happened, Stevie? And we're gifted a position at the very end. I was at the few guys up front are probably doing another lap though. Oh, no, slow down. Hopefully he gets his final lap here. Okay, good. Let's go, P6. So late in the race, coming around the last turn. Not a bad race. It was a little chaotic at the beginning. And a few little, you know, whatever here and there. I'm going to reset this real quick. Dog, bro, good race, man. I was so curious. So let me reactivate this. When I came out of the pits and you were just booking it, I was like, oh, dude, he's doing double softs and he's going to do like one lap on hards. And when you pit, you got out of the pit so fast. So thank goodness that, yeah, dude, I was 2 seconds ahead of you, or like a second before we went in the pits the first time. It's like, I really don't think there was a time difference doing that. Like, I think it was identical. Like, did you have a good stint on your soft stint, or did you have like any like big mistakes? I was curious. I was going to watch the replay. You had any like big mistakes or something like that that cost you a little time? Because Lily, it's like, I don't think there was a difference. But great driving, bro. Good, clean driving. That was fun racing with you. You would have had me a few times, bro. The McLaren just has the top end speed on the RCZ. Because you were getting out of those couple of corners like way faster than I was. But then I think I just had that top end speed. Finished one lap down from the top four, though. These guys need to get A+, because they're clearly very fast. It's misleading seeing Bs. And Stevie spinning at the end gave us a little position. Say thank you, Stevie. Yeah, who was it? Was it who were the two that were fighting in front of me like crazy? Oh, bump drafting past. I was wondering what happened, dude. I saw you in PA for a good while of that race. But dude, overall, great race, man. I think we had a good first team outing here. Let's save the replay. I'll let people know. Live YouTube. Where's the dash at? Where's the dash at? You have incident reported to the stewards. But thanks for the race. And who was it? Paggio. Let's check these results one more time. Let's see what happened here. So where my boy Laney in 12. Let's go. Team Newdall. So they're in the McLaren too, huh? See, I hate when you finish a lap down, it doesn't actually show like your total time in the split. Like, I wish they would change that. Honestly, bro, I felt like quite a few of the moves were... That's the first time I've ever raced like a full like UK lobby race. And it's very different than the way we race in WERA, I will say that. It was much more aggressive. But it's also, this is such a tricky track to be like Like I was saying earlier in the stream, like to go side by side around corners in this one is like, it's difficult because you have the railing. So like a few times when I try to pass on the outside, a very slight bump, I don't think it was a purposeful bump, but a slight bump puts me outside, I hit the wall and I drop back. You know, so it's like, it's a hard track to sit side by side. But absolutely, Doc, see you next week, bro. Great racing. That was a lot of fun. I always like to do a little live replay breakdown of my races afterwards. I want to see your start, though, Doc. You, like, climb, like, 20 positions on the start. Dang, look at him go. I messed him up going to the inside because I got past, too. He would have climbed a few more positions. I want to see people's tire choices here. Yeah, mediums. Oh, Grisser started on the hards. Interesting choice, especially for a grid start. Yeah, a lot of people did mediums. Yeah, see, I think we did the right. I think Doc and us made the right call going on softs. It's a huge jump at the grid start. But Doc had a hell of a race start, my goodness. See, if I didn't get as good as a start right there, he would have climbed up to P6. I know, that's what I was too. I was wondering how I was like pulling away from him. And then he had a few mistakes, but so then I started thinking a few laps in. I was like, oh, I think he might be on the hards. And I had like a 4 or 5 second gap when he came out of the pits. And he was catching me up pretty quick, so I was like, yeah, he can't be, I mean, he could be on the hards, but he was catching me quick enough for me not to know that, but. I could have stayed out further here, because I was like, I made a mistake there. See, that's the thing, the people in front of me on, I have somebody in front of me on hards, so he has to brake so much earlier than me. I was like, I know I can brake at the curb, and he's already way up on the brake, so. But right here, I was like, I should have stayed out and followed out here further, so I came and cut in. So that was on me, right there. So luckily I was able to save that and hold it. That guy kind of actually saved me. Imran, thank you, sir. Ooh, look at the McLarens! We're gonna have to try to get some photos here. You and I were side by side in the race a few times. There was a lot of chaos. I just want to see if. Okay, I don't believe I have anything to report. But I was like, I saw some. But see right there, like it's so hard. Like you get squeezed, you hit the wall, boom, you're screwed. See, I'm saying the McLaren was not too bad on the grid start, right? Like I'm like it's not wasn't the best car on the grid start, but it does fine. It does okay. I wish I would have saw if some of the 911s were on the softs, but I felt like the McLaren was better on grid start. That's why I ultimately went that way. See, I kind of tapped him there, but I was trying to like shoot inside, and I just did it a little bit late. He was on the softs too, so I know you can brake after the 150. And see, look, he's already on the brakes at the 150, so Doc was on the brakes very early there, to be fair. Because I don't start braking until where you're at now. This is the braking point, especially on soft. So he was early on the brakes there. But luckily I didn't ruin his race or anything, so that's good. Slight little tap room. That's right. It was these two right here, bro. Were like, yeah. See, one was on mediums and one was on hards. No wonder they were swapping positions, fighting. See, first place did start on mediums, so this guy was just gone. Sam was gone, bro. See, I think right here, I had an opportunity to get past him. I think this might be it, and he slightly bumped me. I'm sure it wasn't on purpose. No, maybe it was the next one. See, I start coming. Okay, not here. One of them, I get slightly bumped and hit that wall, and I drop like 3 positions. It's like the racing's too close. Let's go on the back of the grid. Oh, there's a pile back here with us. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we were all slammed together. I was looking at the wrong car. Sorry. Somebody will hear in a little bit. Oh, how steep you drop back behind. It was on the hards and he had that bad of an exit? Yeah, I guess so. Doc must make a move on here. Chaos, what's up, man? How was your race, brother? How'd you do? We didn't do too bad here. We qualified P7 and finished P6, so we'll take it. Hey, Sparkles, welcome in, guys. We're just starting our... Wait, how'd you get a penalty, Doc? I always like to do a live replay breakdown afterwards, so... I was like, you're in lobby 3. You're with all the, like, beasts, bro. Well, this guy, Sam, is, like, stupid fast, bro. Yeah, you got a penalty there. I was doing that all race. You just hear people click, 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 hit those walls. See, these guys start spreading out. Yeah. I'm really surprised he started on hards. On a grid start, I feel like hards is not a good choice to start on. We stayed in the crowd for quite a while. Who won your lobby? Was it Lappin? Ooh, that was a late one. Nice, I mean, good move though. Well, then you had a great stint, bro. You were running PA for a while, man. That's it, bro. I ended up doing 14 laps on the softs because I was like drafting behind. Maybe it was him. It was one of these few up here. I was like drafting behind, so they were giving me steady. Oh, this right here, I think it happens. They were giving me steady 157, 158s, even on lap 10, 11, 12. Like I had crazy things. I see right here. Like that's not. I know that's not on purpose, but that's why this track kind of is hard to. It's hard to race on. Say Laughing Resorts. I guess I came in more too, but it's so hard to judge this corner and stay wide. So I could have stayed out a little further too, I guess. That's nothing to report here. And then all these people start coming. I'm like, damn it. Oh yeah, sorry, Randy with the most absolute bomb. I wish I could have gotten on the inside of them. Oh, sorry. I'm squeezing too much over here. I forgot you did that. Watch my teammate just come bang me. If I had enough room to squeeze on the inside, it would be so perfect. You get a medium hard strap with only 6 laps at the end of the hard. That's what it seemed like most people here did as well. But Doc actually, funnily enough, he did a 2-stop strategy. He did softs and hards for 1 lap. And he was like a second or 2 behind me when he went to the pits the first time. I pit the next lap. And then when he came out on his second pit on hards, I was 2 seconds ahead. So I don't think there was any time to gauge to do that. But I was able on the hards to do low 159, so I felt like my pace was still there on the hards pretty decently. Ooh, look at these boys. mean, the fact that he was on hards and really pushed, but he fell off pretty hard somewhere along the way. Ooh, good, nice. Just enough squeeze. Because honestly, bro, what you also did really good for me too is wherever you were at, man, you were like keeping these people behind you, like really good defending. So then I was able to start building a gap from everybody too. I know that's why when you bumped me, like you saw you were still so close to the wall, I didn't have a second to get over there. So I was like, oh, I gotta go between the two of them. So it was like, if that bump would have came like a fraction later, then I could have jumped the inside. Yeah, Stevie was running a good race, bro. Stevie spun out on the last hairpin on the last turn. That sucks. This guy's a little bit of a diver inside. He's not bad at it though, but he does do it. He was just falling back on those hards. Actually, his hard base was not good, huh? 201s? Oh, I had a blast. I'm like, for it being, that's actually legit my first, I think it's my first ever actual race on Tokyo Expressway. I don't do these races on these tracks often. Or ever. You know, so I'm like, it was fun. It was a little more, it's so much tighter. The racing's a lot tighter. I'm having a new dog for him in the very back, huh? You have certain McLarens on our grid? Where's his teammate at? Oh, Stinky his teammate? Oh, okay. I think Doc hits a wall somewhere, but I hear these guys stay pretty close knit for a while. Yeah, first EMEA link too, bro. Yeah, first one. That's why I was like, I was noticing that, I don't know if it was maybe just this track, but I was like, everybody always talks, I mean, I know UK drivers are very fast drivers, but people also talk about how aggressive, you know, they're a little more aggressive over there, and I feel like I was seeing that. A little more intense, yeah, definitely a little more intense. Like, I know I guess we're a little bit more courteous, and we kind of, but I'm like, I guess you could still race. I mean, nothing was, to me, nothing was like Stewart-worthy. It was just more aggressive, more intense racing, which, you know, it's allowed. It's how it's raced over there. So I'm like, all right. There was a few more times that I could have been a little more aggressive and defended the inside and stuff like that. So I was like, now I know. I'll be a little more defensive and holding my positions. Because like what is it? Like when is it Grinster? When he was catching me, we had 2 more laps to go, so I could have been more aggressive with my defending and like guarded up the inside, but I just let him go. So I'm like, I probably should have done stuff like that. Start to spread out a little bit. Yeah, let's go to that first crowd up here. It might have been these two that I was, yeah. I think it's these two that I catch up to, and they just really are so aggressive with each other. Lots of new Black Flag team. What's the Black Flag team? Is that like is that like a UK league? He was super, like, anytime I was near him, he was clean. I think he messed up starting on the hards. Because actually, my hard pace was better than his. Interestingly enough, that's wild, actually. Okay, there goes a 158. Okay, he's starting to catch it now. I think I saw one of them get spun around here somewhere. Yeah, right there. See what I'm saying? Like, And like WERA, 100%, like we're waiting there. You know what I mean? So. I mean, he's on the brakes at the right time. Teammate from Tokyo, I think. Okay, gotcha. Is it a lot of fast guys, or is it like a mix of ratings? Oh, is that this BF right here? Black flag. I'm assuming. Okay, and then here as well. 4, 5. Yeah, there was 5 of them in our lobby. See, they're all the black flag stuff on that thing here. They're teammates and they hit each other. And I guess if you're my teammate and you hit me, like, carry on, because I'd rather you grab the points than wait for me. Oh, Farouk's on that team. Gotcha. I'll have to go back and watch a few of these people's streams, like Chaos, so I can watch his lobby, and I'll watch Farouk so I can see his lobby. It'd be fun to watch those other guys. Yeah, look at Sam, bro. Just cruising. Bro's doing 156 4s on mediums. Yo, he's stupid fast. I think we see what team's gonna be winning our lobby though, Manny. Those two right there are like really fast. The Supra's gonna have some weak tracks, but they're two very fast guys, so like they're still gonna be fast, you know. But they have the GR4 Supra's pretty good though. But I think he tapped the wall. I got by him, but he shoots my inside and gets back by me again. But these are times where I'm like, oh, I guess I could have been more defensive. I think if I'd have buttoned up the inside, I could have kept that position. I'll say everybody else, you were in an 8 for a while. I think it stays the same lobby. I think I'm lobby 1 each week, so I'll race with these same guys every week, I believe. You had good consistency, though. That's what matters most. Anything back here is all spread out. So eventually, I think it's eventually this guy catches up to Stevie. And they are bumping and grinding the whole race. That's why I stayed out on my softs longer, because like they were fighting, but they still had pace enough to stay just ahead of me. So like, I mean, my lap times were 57s, 58s, all like 14 laps I think on the softs. Yeah, the only one who did a 2-stop was Doc. And what was funny about Doc is like, this was the gap when he pulled in the pits on lap 13. I pulled into the pits on lap 14, and he actually pulled out in front of me. Like, just barely in front of me. I'm like, how? And then he was absolutely gapping me, so I'm like, oh, he's going for a 2-stop. He's on softs. And he climbed all the way up to, like, P4 or P5. But then he pit, you know, the last lap to put his hards on, and he came out 2 seconds behind me. So the 2-pit strategy, I think, literally, like, I don't think it mattered which way you went. It was the exact same time. No, he did it for a full lap. So yeah, the lap. I guess he pit the lap before the last. So he did 1 full lap on him. Because we were talking about that earlier in the chat. I was curious if you could do that or not. I was like, can you just pull in and run the hards till the finish line? I was like, that would definitely be faster. These guys are all pretty spaced out. You. Let's see, yeah, the condenser dropped all the way back to 10th, huh? It didn't seem like there was anything that happened. He just, like, putting up a lot of 2 minutes and 2:01s on hards. It's not good. I still think starting hards is the way to go. Yeah, that's what, but then Mustard actually said that it wouldn't count as a full out lap, so it actually would give you the penalty for not using it. I'd be curious if that's true or not, but he did say that it would, because technically you're still on your lap, so it wouldn't count your out lap until you went past the finish line. Yeah, so that's why I overshot. That was my 1 bad turn. I got a better exit. So he said technically, because like if you pull out here, it won't say out lap until you cross the finish line. So I don't think it will consider you using them since you didn't have a technical out lap. These guys are a little closer together. I watch these, yeah, probably from here till I pit, like just the two of them just. That's in a very, to me, that's in a very aggressive dive inside. I mean, he started braking at the right time. I guess maybe Stevie was on the brakes a little too hard. I mean, he didn't push or anything, so. A little wide there. It is. It's so strange being mid-lap. That's why literally I had that thought when I saw Doc going for a 2-stop. I'm like, oh, I wonder if you can do that. And Mustard said you can't. So I'm like, all right. Like, good gap for you guys behind you. See, now he's back to 12. Oh, he pit. Is he forced into it? Did he only do? Does he run these softs till the end? No way. He might have done a 2-stop too. We'll have to watch that. If he did a 2-stop, why would you run the hards for 9 laps? The softs will last that many laps. That'll be impressive. I want to see that at the end. These two actually race pretty good together too. But yeah, another group. That's 7. I got a few more. I see there's some pushing there. Sometimes with some of these guys, I was just wondering. I was like, are they using their? Yeah, I see like he's flashing. It's like you. Yeah, I think he's wasn't happy about that one. Yeah. I wouldn't be too happy about that one either. Oh, is he? Oh, gotcha. So, I was like, I don't think he pit again. So, if he makes those softs last 16 laps, I'm going to be like, and keep pace, because he passed me with only a couple of laps to go. So, he still had, like, really good pace. So, the thing is, with these two fighting, a couple of times, I was like, dude, I got the pace on him with the softs. But I didn't want to get involved, so I just stayed behind them. But even on lap 10, I was running low 58s because like they were dragging me along on these softs. So I ran these softs till pretty burnt. I think I went 14 laps on them. That's what it was straight here. The whole time I was like, maybe if y'all work together, you might catch the guys up there, but I just wanted to fight for P4. He could have shot his inside there if he wanted to. Yeah, that tire wears like dead even with the RCZ. Two stay on top of each other too. That's the only thing I know from using the Supra and WERA. I was like, I know Supra's gonna have worse tire wear than us, so they might be forced into using like mediums and hards most of the races. But I think we're gonna be squeezing softs quite often, which will kind of give us a little bit of an advantage. This is a hard track to follow at too, though. I mean, you're like that close on somebody in this view. It's so hard to see. See, to me, I'm like, why when you're like, you shoot the inside, so why do you push outside a little bit more? You know, to me, that's aggressive driving. Oh yeah, so there's some tracks on the calendar that I think we're going to be good at. So even right here, I was like, ooh, I might have been going to get past them before the braking zone, but I knew I was going to pit the next lap or two. So like, you'll see me starting to let off. Yeah, so I started letting off. I was like, I don't want to get involved in these twos. Okay. Whatever you guys are involved in, I'm going to stay right behind you. Keep carrying me along. This might be where he pits at. Yeah, it is. Okay. I might end up getting the award at the end of the season for the cleanest racer. Me and Doc. I was like, actually you as well, Laney. I was like, I know you race clean. I was like, there's a few of these guys up front are just very aggressive. Yeah, these two just stuck on each other too. That's why the last lap I finally put up, you saw I did a 59, 58, 59, so that's where I was like, okay, my tire wear's gone, so it's time to go to the pits. But look, I ran my tires bare. But these guys end up going 20 laps on the vehicles. Here's old, getting pit lap now. I don't see it. It puts the P symbol only on one lap, though. It doesn't put it on two. Okay, so you followed me into the pits, too. Oh, good. Oh yeah. I was wondering if you stayed out longer or not. I was wondering. I was like, dude, he just started like cruising. I'm like, there's no way he's that much faster on hards than I am. So I was running 59s on hards, and I know these are good laps. So give a little flash for the good pass. What happened here? How did he fall back a little further? Oh, he tapped some walls on his way around. Let's see where people are falling at now. Because like dog makes a hell of a climb. Spread out now. I love New Doll, so this isn't talking trash. I'm happy this wasn't us. So I think I made a pretty good move on the inside here on the two. Burnt up mediums. That's right, I forgot he spun. That's right. Such a bummer when that happens. Yeah, he's a black flag guy too. He wanted to get on that gas and get out in front of me. I try to pull out around me. I'm like, that's so easy to do. I'm going to spread out here. Let's skip ahead a little bit here. Let's see any bad one happening. Yeah, very spread out. Wait, wasn't Sam on the mediums? Oh, so Sam did a two-stopper too. Probably just did it for the hell of it. Or maybe because he wanted fastest lap. Oh, I'm curious why he did that. The same thing. Dang, I wish I would have known he was on softs that were so burnt up. I would have tried to defend a little harder. I might have been able to keep him behind me. That's crazy though, man. Yeah, great. That's incredible. That's impressive. I want to see if Stevie spun the last lap, so I want to see if it's either he got hit or if he spun himself. He's just catching up. Did Sam do that? Well, we're about to see if they did that trick maybe actually. They were... We started on mediums and went to softs, unless I... Hey, Lane, bro, you ran a good race, dude. You really did. You had a great pace. I think we're gonna do pretty damn good. We're gonna have some tracks that benefit us too. This is where Stevie spun. He just spun himself. There's also a Mustard, if you're still there, it does work. They all did the same thing. They all did the same thing. So basically the thing about this track is the pit stop is in the middle of the track. It's not at the finish line. Or no, he ran a full lap. So but first and second place, see, it's the final lap, and they pull into the pits. And then when you come out of the pits, you only have to run 20 seconds and you go across the finish line. So they didn't run the hards for a full lap. They only ran them for a quarter lap. I don't know. There was no rules said about that, how that had to be done. So if the game didn't count it as a penalty, because hards were mandatory, and the game didn't give them 1 minute penalties. So I guess technically it's allowed. But I would say you should have to run a full lap on the hards, in my opinion on it. But because these two pit the lap before and ran a full lap on hards. Or no, they pit on lap. They did mediums to hards. Is what they did. So yeah, just the two of them did medium softs and then hards for a fourth of a lap. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. There was no like rule put out there, so I guess you couldn't like say, because the game didn't give them a penalty. So how can you say, like, technically the game, you have to run mandatory hards. The game registered that you mandatorily ran hard. So yeah, I guess they played it right. But like you see right here, the final lap. Because what's weird too is, final lap, and the pits putting hards on. Interesting. Like I would say you'd have to run a full lap on them, but it ain't my league. That's right, where'd they get you at the end, huh? Little suckers. Bump track past you. Them suckers. Oh well, good race though, all things considered. F1 rule loophole hunting, that is. That's why it's a little loophole. I can't knock the loophole. If the game said it was okay, then all right. I wonder if other people did that in other lobbies or not. Cool. Well, good race, man. Laney, that was fun, dude. I had a good time. That's a fun race. Where we at? What are we doing next week here? Don't we go to the GR4s next week? GR4s are Autopolis, okay. I'll definitely have to get some. Luckily, this is the only league that I have going on right now, so like it's dailies and this. So I'm kind of glad about that, but because I need some practice in the GR4 McLaren. Oh, it is 2 weeks, and it's high-speed ring in GR4 as well. Yeah, I see that. GR3, then back to 2 GR4s, 2 GR3s, GR4, GR3. Ooh, see, like, we're going to be really good at Spa. We actually should be pretty good at Grand Valley as well. Interlagos. So there's a few tracks. Le Mans we're going to be good at with our top end speed. Or hopefully, hopefully the GR4 top end speed matches the GR3. Like, it's better. Cool. It's going to be fun. Not bad. Good race. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to shut it down. Got to go cook dinner and all that stuff Sunday night. Finish all the Sunday night shenanigans. But, Stevie, hello. Welcome in, man. Dude, I saw the, that was you in the race, right, man? I saw your spin on the freaking last hairpin on the last lap, dude. That sucks, man. Oh, you and old homeboy you were racing with, man. You guys were bumping quite a bit. I was sitting behind you guys, just watching it unfold. Like you guys were a little. Like there was one time I was coming up the straight and I had the speed to maybe try to get involved in it, and I let off the gas. That's so funny. Go back in my stream and you'll see me say that. I was like, bro, if these two could work together, we could all maybe work our way up to a higher position, but P3's out of the way now. Because you guys were fighting so much. And like I didn't want to, I mean like I didn't have enough pace to get past both of you. So I was like, I might get in the middle of this, so I just floated behind you guys until I had to pit. Because there was a few times where I had the top end speed to maybe get involved or make an inside move, but I was really letting off the gas down the straight, just staying in your guys' slipstream. But that's what I figured, dude. That's why I was like, because every time you get past, I saw he kept shooting the inside, like a lot. He shot the inside on you a lot, so I was like, yeah, man, if y'all work together, you might would have gotten up to like P2, because P2 and P3 were pretty close all race. But just y'all fighting just gave them that gap. But I will say I appreciate you guys dragging me along, though. I'll say that much. Because I was able to run my softs like 14 laps and still be putting up 57, 58s because you guys were just dragging me along. So I was like, all right. So it benefited me, but not you. So sorry about that. But that was a fun race. Tokyo is a hard one to race at. It is. It's a. I was like, there's no, it's all borders. So it was really hard to go side by side through some of those turns and judge it the right way. I saw, dude. I saw you going on the outside and not defending, and just he kept shooting it and shooting. I'm like you were trying. It felt like to me you were trying to show like, hey, let's work together. Let's bump down the straights, because you guys had identical pace, so you guys could have climbed your way up. But that P4 was very important, right? It's very important. Oh, do you hear Maddie? I can hear her a little bit. This mic picks up like everything. But dude, that was a great race, man. That was a lot of fun. I didn't realize, man. I don't know if you saw, first place and second place ran they ran medium softs, and they pit on the final lap and put on hards and just ran a fourth of a lap on hards. So that was actually probably the right call, because I could have went softs and did the same thing. Probably would have been a few more seconds up the road, but I don't think that would have netted me anything actually. Maybe Grenster was like 3 or 4 seconds ahead of me, so maybe it would have netted me that position, maybe. So I'm saying start at P7, finish P7 or P6 because you spun. So I was like, you gave me a free position there at the end. But all in all, good race. Excited for next week, man. That was fun, dude. It was a good competitive racing. So grid start makes it a little bit more chaotic on the starts. I'm not a huge fan of grid starts, but it definitely puts especially on it crowds up corner one. Like especially tracks we have to do like Monza and stuff like that. That's gonna be it can make it chaotic at the start. No, Stevie was flying. He had plenty of pace. That's why I was curious when I came around the corner and I saw that you were spun. I was like, I got to go watch the replay because I didn't know if it was your own fault, if it was your own doing, or if like you got bumped. So I was like, but I saw that you just got a little hard there. But good race all in all, man. That was fun, dude. I think that's the first actual race I've ever done on Tokyo too. So that's why I practice a lot this week, because I'm like, it's a difficult track to race. That dude, what is it, Sam in first place, bro? That dude's fast. He's crazy. Heck yeah. Alright, well, alright guys, I think that does it for me. I'm going to sign off here and get down, start making dinner for the kid and all that stuff. And gonna throw some steaks on the grill tonight. But appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow night for dailies. We don't have WERA going right now. We don't start back up till May 10th, so we'll just do dailies on Mondays and Thursdays, and do this on Sundays. So But appreciate you guys for stopping in. Appreciate the likes, any new subs. I appreciate it. I think I'm only one sub away from 100. If somebody wants to pop that sub button and help me out, I'd appreciate it. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you, man. Thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow night.